We are back. Let's talk to some people.
So,
By the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
well,
And I guess
how do I put this?
if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a phantom thief. They can't really go announcing what the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you?
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Ketchy was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. Thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the phantom thieves.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy. Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
So detailed.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Was pretty good.
Yeah. Nice. Hey!
Let's feed the plant. Even though
Oh!
we don't need the kindness. Let's feed the plant because we are kind.
Yes!
Okay, I think it wants me to go to bed.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
Will it?
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Aww.
Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that... So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Oh god. So apparently there's actually been like outages with the PlayStation Network for the last couple days. Which was like the same couple days that I started having those weird blips. Akechi's such a hero.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus,
Boo.
the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
Hey.
I'll show you.
People are so rude. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Oh, you sort of Kyuchibi Ryuji Joker comic. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Also send me the link. Ba, 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 da, ba. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. No problems here. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
Try not to do anything to draw attention. Oh, so Jiro's so nice to me now.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bit long. I'll have to read that later. Why is he Mona but also Morgana? Mona is his code name. Like Akira is Joker and Ryuji is Skull and An is Panther. Morgana is Mona. Which I don't really understand that as a code name. It just seems like a shortening of his actual name. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway! Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Akira-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keywords in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Akira-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open. Like, I just imagine Makoto, like, We're trying not to be seen. Ryuji.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
It's okay. I've got this covert hoodie. I hope I also have a hat. I can't remember if he goes in a hat. That's the real, like, Marvel disguise. Hoodie and hat.
You going out? You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Listen, you can't quarantine Joker.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
A bad one.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician.
Wow.
I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Ah.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Really?
Look who's talking.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
P. I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
I agree, Futaba. Can I do anything? I can. Look at his stupid hood. He can't go out though. What happens if I try to call Kawakami? I can't go out. Morgana will be like, don't do that.
Hey!
Yeah. So probably my best bet is just making some coffee. Oh, I can call Kawakami still?
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
I like how there's nothing different about like her reaction and everything. Can I also brew coffee? Oh, no. I could read books and just like try and see if I can like finish all the books in the game. There's also video games. Thieves' tools.
Hey!
Most of the stuff you can do at home is like stat building stuff, which is obviously no longer super relevant.
Hi!
I wonder how many of those I've collected. I've done a pretty good job of getting them all together. And I've rarely had to actually use my SP recovery stuff. My memory of Shido's palace is it's a very long palace.
Last one. Diamond mine.
And I remember like struggling with SP because I was trying to get through it in one go. That was the only palace I did in one go when I played the original.
No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to diet building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak.
Ooh.
I mean, People often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
He's so
Then
courageous.
was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
What?
Why is
No.
he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Except for Mishima.
Phantom thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around. They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords? Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido? That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Go away, Shido.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry!
Maybe I
By the
shouldn't.
way, did something happen? You
You
didn't
know-
seem well a moment ago.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one to go.
We will be counting on you.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
Feels like somebody else should go.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury.
Look at the kitty up there.
So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Do they have anything to say about Shido? Wow.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me.
Make Japan great again. You're not wrong.
Let's all set sail toward a happy future together.
Set sail?
I hope to continue serving you all.
What a particular way to put that.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Yes, Ryuji is our most subtle.
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
This is, yes.
That's enough, Brad.
Ryuji was clearly the best
You're that asshole
candidate.
we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Oh my god, why is Joker
Come on,
there?
stop.
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice!
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show.
Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
For real?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
It is pretty coincidental.
Let's get going, okay?
But I guess it's like, has a
Shido's the guy who set you up?
sort of a dramatic satisfaction in Shido kind of causing his own eventual demise, in a way.
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Is it just coincidence?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Hey!
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
I'm curious how many of these things I have. I have 12 master coffees. 8 master curries. Like, I think I'm gonna be okay. I could make coffee while she makes curry. Famous last words. I have a Soma, which is the best item. So I have a bunch of like 10 SP. I've got a fair number of 50 SP, 100, full, 30, 100, 100. Oh god, I didn't ask Haru about the vegetables! Vegetable. Oh, and I've got the stamina kits.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
I don't need the kitchen to brew coffee. God.
Hey!
Guys, I'm gonna gain so much knowledge from this.
Whoa.
Orga's poking out of the bag. Yeah, that's how he travels.
Hi!
Yeah, he's pretty cute. Oh my god. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Don't worry. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Like all your confidants, like one by one. I can't believe Yoshida hasn't texted me. Oh, there he is. Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? No problems here. So you're okay? That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. Aw. Sojiro worries.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys. He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Welcome back, Narson.
Steer?
Is it a ship?
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
No, you're like
Get
right in
closer to
front.
the wall, just in case.
Oh my god.
All right, do it.
Guys are so bad at being sneaky. You have mushrooms. I want mushrooms. You know who loves mushrooms is Tez.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
They're all like, this is totally normal.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Meaning of life.
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
All right.
Wait. I'll just add this.
Ryuji on Yusuke.
Indeed.
There we go. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be phantom thieves like Noir was with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
Looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people. For Shido, everyone's wearing a mask.
Somewhere.
Chests up on both sides. Who are you? Don't think you can talk to an honored guest of Mr. Shido so casually. What an odd costume. Is that what you young people are into nowadays? Hi, Morty.
Huh? What?
Hi, Cerberus.
It's powerful. You'll want fierce ice attacks.
Persona! Fiasco! Ravage now!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go!
They're done for.
I want to switch everybody back to SP adhesives.
Fox got knocked down. Come on, stay together.
I fall. How
Let me help you get some
undignified.
payback.
All right, payback time.
Yay!
Let's go.
I'm running on empty, man.
It's the best one!
Saucy, zesty, masterpiece.
Ain't nothing better than this. Get out, dumbass!
The lines are...
My treat!
The lines are all a little different every time.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
That's totally Kamoshida's voice actor.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
What's with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
So, Oya's... Yeah, this is a new palace. It's Shido's palace. The, politician dude. Yuji Yusuke. Yeah, that guy.
There's a shadow. Show me your true form.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Yeah.
No weaknesses? Well, how about we make it forget its skills?
Oops.
Well, if it has no weaknesses, why not try brainwashing it?
Probably should have paid attention.
This is my other self.
No, no, nope.
We're done here.
Akechi is somewhere. He's not being murdered by Morgana. I will, spoiler alert, we will see Akechi again.
Even break a sweat.
Somewhere. Oh, a treasure chest.
So, don't worry. We will have, what do you call it? Closure on Akechi. That was quite a show. You don't want to see Akechi.
Hey.
Focus.
No! Dang it. I wish to see Akechi's entrails.
Everyone, do your... Hey, you can go for its weak spot. Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. Oh, some rare loot. Not bad.
Hopper.
Beat him up.
That's Cerberus. Which doesn't make sense because, like... Oops.
Listen, Joker's on the ground. Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks?
Let's end them. Joker's in trouble. Let's get him, Fox.
Yeah. This is super...
The usual. Of course.
What a
I pour
master!
my soul into this bowl.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to eat here. Order up! Impressive, right? Holy crap, this is good.
Man, I want a beef bowl.
Great, huh? Okay, let's move on.
I think it must be a lot more likely to trigger them when, Joker gets, like, knocked over and stuff.
Next.
Cerberus one of those actually...
Focus.
I do love Bulgogi. Is that a thing we can get?
I can feel it.
Does mushrooms for it? My god.
I'll reveal your true form.
Just trying to kill this dog.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose.
Persona!
Fire won't work.
Persona! Go down!
I am thou.
Take this!
Like, I have like no mental concept of what 300 grams of mushrooms is.
I leveled up. Okay.
They were nothing.
2/3 of a pound. That's a fair number of mushrooms. Wait. He's green!
Show me your true form.
Isn't there something else on this floor? No! Oh my god.
Oh crap!
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Futaba.
Amazing.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
I'm much more likely to get ambushed in this version of the game.
Feel it.
Cause I'm like, hey, clearly I'm supposed to be able to jump on that. And I saw, maybe I can do it from the other side. I saw one of the indicators for my grappling hook.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
Focus.
Oh my god. Okay, where's... No, I want to go...
Somewhere. I can see it.
This is...
Amazing. We're just gonna go and get it, like, right here.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Past? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
Oh
It's
my
that
god,
large conference
Ryuji.
room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha! So, what are they doing inside?
Ryuji!
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him.
Well then, let's split up and ask around. Well then.
All right. Sorry, we're just ordering Korean. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. Yes, that must be why he can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not easily seen either. But why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming. Ha 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 ha. Now the store is the VIP area and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. Why, such flattery! A high-class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed! Most certainly. You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm going to avenge my mom. Aww.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here.
Hey.
There may be a safe room close by.
I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remained silent or spoken simple pleasantries during Father's business relations. Come on, guys. My, even Mr. Oe is a VIP? I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. Oh, I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Okay, I don't think I want to go up here yet. God, I love when Morgana runs and he's got like the cartoon leg things. So that is the president of a TV station? Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
Joker.
I actually saw what looked like a map on our way here.
Nice. Well then.
How did it all go for you? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us has gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here. It's close.
Joker.
So we can, like, discuss stuff.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards?
You're right.
Exactly. Now, let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
it seems
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Oe. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility? They say he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey, listen!
Next is my turn. Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
It seems like some guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute. After all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Supposedly. So, I like how none of them understand what a cleaner means.
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory is pristine. I remember the first time I played, I was really worried that I was gonna like really need to remember all of them really precisely.
Really?
Which is not the case.
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly.
Hey!
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home?
Well...
Time to not go into this palace for several weeks.
Do you need something?
I'll just add this.
You certainly...
You'd like to read that you want to register it? You'd like to register this? The inmate needs our guidance. They will be reborn anew.
I guess it'll give you some protection.
You wish to perform in a gather them.
I can almost do trumpeter.
Let us begin the search.
Hey, Castle.
Looks pretty tough.
Okay, that's probably a good combo to do it with if this guy's gonna learn Bufudine naturally.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Hold on. Strength 34.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I'm hoping that just 2 ranks. I did get dumplings, yeah.
It will receive a fraction. I see.
I'm hoping it'll be enough with just 2 ranks to level up into that Bufudine. There we go.
Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough.
Increases the chance of insta-kills. I guess either way, I'm probably just gonna resummon some people.
Persona indeed. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
His strength is higher.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I so rarely make use of insta-kill stuff.
It will receive a great girls. Let us begin.
I do not like kimchi, I admit.
Now choose. To a world
No.
A world beyond this one. To a world beyond this one.
Stupid PlayStation Network.
Power requires sacrifice. What are you waiting for?
This is what let these powers unite.
No, I think Tess was saying that about me not being able to access the public executions because the PlayStation Network is having issues for the last couple days.
You wish to now choose.
Can you just make something?
To a world beyond this one.
Oh, maybe it's gonna load. Dumplings is a reward for kicking a Getty to the curb. I think it's probably not gonna work, no.
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked. Is this what you want?
What
This persona?
Yeah.
You'll withdraw this persona? This is your power. Read here. This persona? A fee is required. This is your power. Time for some. You wish to perform. Now choose! What path do you want? Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough. I see. A strong persona in—
You wish for more power than you can handle?
47,000. I can just wait.
They will be reborn anew. Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
I haven't done any of the challenge battles since a while. He sure doesn't need evade fire. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, better to have evade bless.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm probably gonna leave this palace until, like, the last minute.
Yo.
It's for Futaba, too. That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money? Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. It awkwardly turns out they didn't delete a Kechi from the group chat. Oh. That would be amazing.
Hey!
What?
Hey! Hey!
Boo.
Hey! Yep.
Make Make sure you close up.
Hi.
So there's not a lot for me to do. Except start finishing all these books.
Wow. Oh.
Should you go to bed? I mean, probably. Are you going to?
Hi.
I don't know. I'm just glad you got to see the whole like Akechi turn. I felt like you would appreciate it.
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace.
What?
We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his. I really get it now. I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
Yeah. We'll protect them till the end.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
Hopper.
Hey.
Oh, it's cold. Cozy warmth.
Hey.
What's wrong? Well, I was just thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who've been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it all this way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this. See them as much as you can, so you have no regrets. Oh. I missed what I just clicked.
Okay, quiet down.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome.
Kasumi!
What did I just say?
Nah, still fine. Senpai?
Aww.
You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Long time no see.
Same to you. Wait, that's not my point.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up.
A little surprise from me to you. I asked
Aww.
Futaba to do me a favor.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
No one cares about my scheme?
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
So you're Yoshizawa-san,
I think
right?
so, Narsen.
Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
My god.
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
You saved me.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Oh my god, do we get her in the party?
We could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
No! Bushido is more dangerous. No! God damn it!
Senpai?
I'm so mad! Why would they, like, do this thing and, like, taunt me?
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so... This is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what.
Well, I think that you only get her in your party if you get the extra palace that is part of, you know, Royal, the expansion. And you only get the extra palace if you have reached certain conditions. So you could play this whole game and, like, never get her in your party.
I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
I'll see you soon.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. It's not that great. Bullshit. A dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would all be for nothing if they found out he's still alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face? I can barely see. Are you alright? You really needn't cover your eyes. Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard. In any case, we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
Mission start. Cruel. There's a group of scammers. I thought they like literally just said I should only go out at night. Takami Yusuke! Okay, definitely want to do Yusuke. I also want to make sure to get him to copy
Indeed.
Regenerate.
I see. Very well. Beautifully executed. Indeed. Why?
I would like to speak with you and the others.
Indeed.
I wonder if I can manage to max out all of the Phantom Thieves.
Sorry.
My apologies for calling all of you here like this. Boss was even kind enough to serve us coffee before he went shopping. Now, I have a vital request.
Hey!
Hit me with your best shot. All the tough problems are gonna have to go to Akira, though.
Hey!
I can help with any subject that's not math. Do you two honestly believe I would ask you here for help in my studies?
To tell the truth.
The truth is, I am planning to display my work in a competition. The one organized by Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation. You remember, yes, Akira? I must win and prove not only my ability, but my intense passion for art as well. However, I am having quite a bit of trouble determining what my next subject should be. I have given this painting a fair amount of thought, but nothing has come to me yet. Hence, I was hoping to hear your opinions on an ideal subject. You should paint me.
Oh yeah!
Not a nude of An, right? Ryuji?
Wait!
How long are you gonna keep bringing that up? Anyway, maybe you should paint something people find pretty. So in the end, we return to the concept of beauty. Akira, what subject do you think would most capture beauty? Has to be on. Morgana. What's the right answer here? Scenery seems boring. I know, like, it's probably supposed to be on. I suppose she is a subject I put great focus on in the past, but now I am aware of her true personality. I am not sure I could paint her beautifully. That's right. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Why can I not paint a beauty as pure as the Sayuri? Where have all my efforts gone? You know, I'm not really sure what you mean by pure beauty. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty painting, but I'm not sure I really consider it a pure beauty or whatever.
Huh?
I don't know, I guess it just feels more gentle to me. Honestly, I almost cried the first time I saw the Sayuri. It felt kinda like I was a baby again, in my mother's arms. Watching over me, telling me everything's gonna be okay. That was the gentleness that painting made me feel. This is coming from somebody with absolutely no art knowledge, though.
I see.
Gentleness. That is yet another aspect the Sayuri captured that I cannot. Is my heart too clouded?
No way, man.
It ain't cloudy, dude. Are you sure about that? Painting used to be all my heart desired. I needed nothing else in life. But now? What now? I have become overwhelmed with the need to prove myself to Kawanabe, to prove myself to the world. I looked down on Madarame for focusing so sharply on fame and money, yet I too yearn for the praise of others. In truth, oftentimes I regret declining Kawanabe's offer.
How could this be?
Is this what pure passion is supposed to look like? My heart is clouded by worldly desires. You've really grown, Yusuke. What? My ugliness has helped me grow?
Yep.
Kira's right, dude. Ain't nothing wrong about doing your best to make a living.
Yeah.
And you just want someone to acknowledge your work, right? That's some serious passion. But how can passion be born from these repulsive thoughts?
You think?
Listen here, dude. I was totally like you back on the track team. I just wanted to prove myself, to win, to get all the girls to call me shit like Sakamoto-senpai. But you know, even through all that, I was trying to help my team out. Sure, it's a solo sport, but nobody's gonna run till they puke if they don't got teammates they want to inspire. I guess what I really want to say is, you gotta do stuff for people beyond just yourself if you want to succeed.
I see.
Is that how it is? So the sincere gentleness held within the Sayuri, the warmth of its heart, it was all for the sake of those who gaze upon it? How interesting.
So that's what you mean.
I see.
Whoa!
What do you see? I have been a fool. Beauty is not the superficial thing I have long thought it to be. It is something that wells up within the heart until it breaks free. It is a gift given by a subject unto its viewer. Yes, I finally see the truth.
That's very kind.
The three of you have my sincerest gratitude. You have been a truly tremendous aid.
Yeah.
How exactly? Only 2 more.
All right.
Yes, the time has come for my brush to meet canvas in beautiful harmony. If you'll excuse me. Like, I just sprints out. Welcome back, Narson. Man, he's acting even weirder than normal. He looked pretty inspired, though, so he'll be fine. Right? Anyway, are you guys hungry? I might ask Boss to make us something once he gets back. Maybe curry this time. Yusuke is a pretentious shit at all times, and that's why he's great.
Come on.
God, you eat so freaking much. Oh yeah, and what was that crap about being good at everything except math? It ain't nice to lie, you know.
No!
I wasn't lying. It's just really hard to get good grades at Shujin.
No way, man.
If you're not getting good grades, you should have known Yusuke wasn't gonna ask you to study with him. At least they explain him coming back in. Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Akechi, too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus, they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. That side of things has faded a little bit, though, don't you think? Yes, all the talk of the elections has made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead, things are settled, and society can go on like normal. That's probably what people are thinking. I have mixed feelings about all of this. I'm not saying they should talk about us more, but the sudden change in momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? You think? It's good to hear you're treating the situation with caution. We need to be careful. Well then, we can discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best. Naoto is so much better. Kawakami. Oh yeah. Oh my god, is she gonna be my only... Naoto is the detective prince in Persona 4. And they are like 1 billion times better than Akechi. No, they are not. I guess I will hang out with Oya. Or I could hang out with the twins. Yeah, I was gonna do a reading for Yusuke just to make sure that he sort of keeps being ready to rank up.
Here we go. What do you think?
Okay, we'll do the twins. Oh my god, get out of my way!
Wow! What are you gonna do today?
Now.
Where one offers up faith and words of devotion. It's the church.
What'll you do? Then guide me, inmate.
Oh.
So this is the world where one prays to the gods in your world? The peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is that man standing there one of the gods? Sure is. He's a priest. Oh, so a servant to the gods. Oh, you know what I should keep an eye out for is the jazz club. I should check like what nights the singer's gonna be there. That explains why I don't sense any exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know! It's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Whoever goes inside and fails rehabilitation gets skewered. Yup, skewered alive. It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this tiny box is where the crimes are confessed? Is something the matter? Hey you, we're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Oh, you seek to confess at such a young age? Alright, which of you would like to go first?
What are you saying?
Which of us? Do you intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck. We're both going in. I see. You're free to do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? You what? Listen to people's concerns. This isn't a form of rehabilitation? Regardless, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession and ascertain the truth for ourselves. Then, as for your confession... what to confess? It's probably unkind to kick the inmates, but it's part of my duties as a warden, so that can't be held against me. Inmate? Warden? This is none of your business. We're speaking to the gods right now. Recently, I've been shifting my more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline.
What?
You what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. But she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Of course I'd make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about you, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're here? Like what? I know you went out and ate menchikatsu all by yourself. Did you really think you could escape my notice? I was curious about the line. Like, what could humans want so badly that they would stand in place for so long? Meggy do Lao. Fine, fine. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Confession time is over. We're done here. Odd as it may be, I actually feel quite refreshed. Were it not for this opportunity, we would have likely kept these matters locked away deep in our hearts. Did you learn to be kinder to others? Why would we do such a thing? I don't see anyone here to whom we owe any kindness. Did you think we'd actually regret the treatment we've given you so far? By the way, why do humans pray to the gods? Shouldn't they be spending that time trying to solve their problems themselves? It's a kind of support. Have you given up on taking care of your own issues? Perhaps you're the one who needs the change of heart. No matter. We've come to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment complete. Here is your reward. Ooh. So they do, like, basically, give more and more powerful skill cards.
Let us return.
Oh my god. Stop trying to connect to the network. I wish Akechi-kun would run for office.
Hey!
Futaba. So that's definitely who I'll, Koto. Ooh, wait, I need to do vegetables with Haru. I'm so late for picking up these veggies. I lost so much time.
Good day.
$11:30. What is Futaba's next? Chance to swap oh, that's right.
Welcome back. What?
Oh my gosh! The Ginger O Snap with a raid. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. We're playing Persona 5 Royal. If you're familiar, we are on the Shido Palace time period. I am Roz. Make yourself comfortable. It me. We are putting off doing productive, we're being productive. We're putting off doing the main plot thing so that we can do all of like the support stuff. Oh my god, that's an amazing cat. Oh, it's the Cool Cat Global.
Yep.
We're gonna hang with Futaba. God.
Hey, listen.
Oh my god, so 5 seconds ago she was like, isn't it dangerous for you to go out? And now she's like, well, let's just go hang in her room, in your room. So I emailed Kana-chan, and believe it or not, she replied. We even ended up talking on the phone about elementary school. She said the only reason she got mad at me about her diary was because she was embarrassed. Apparently, she thought I would hate her if I knew about her secrets, so she ran away. I guess me and her are pretty much the same after all. Long story short, we made up. I finally apologized to her. That's incredible. Really? I'm surprised you're so excited about it, but I'm glad. Anyway, it's too far to actually visit each other, so we've been sending emails back and forth. We even made a promise recently to both go to high school next year. You know, there's no way I would have been able to call her and apologize before. It's all because of you that I could do it, Akira. You worked really hard, too. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing to actually hear you say it, though. Oh, I almost forgot. Kana-chan was really surprised the Phantom Thieves listened to her request. She'll never know the truth of the matter, though. I finally finished that promise. Get along with Kana-chan. My god, I love the boop. The boop emote edition. This is really important, so I'm gonna say it again.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akira. Wait a second. I never even said it the first time. I guess that means I'll just have to say it again now. Thank you, Akira. Seriously. I'm trying to see if I can max out all of my party members before we go into this final thing. Is it okay if I ask you for a favor real quick? I mean, I just finished a super old promise. So, can you pat me on the head? Oh my god. Mom used to do it when she was happy with me. Just pat, pat. It kind of depends on how you define palace, Narsen. It's the aside from the new palace for royal, it's the last sort of like traditional palace. Of course I'm gonna pat her.
All right.
Bring it on. That was totally different from how my mom used to do it. Oh, look at her blushy. My heart, my face. It feels like they're on fire. Calm down, Futaba. Phew, looks like that strange outburst is finally over. My heart's still beating real hard, but I'm totally good now. Sorry for making you worry. I just remembered. I still have one more promise to do. Being okay without you around.
Can I really do this?
Is that really possible? I'll find out some other day.
Excuse me.
You batted her straight in the hormones. Right? I wish it wasn't so like... I mean, I guess that because all of the female confidants are romanceable, I guess they kind of have to do a thing where they're like, there's some indication that they're interested in you so that you can like go for the romance or not go for it. But it's awkward just having all of them hit this point where they're like, I'm kind of into you. And you're like, that's great. You are my friend. Thanks so much. So I've been having a lot of fun talking with Kana-chan over the internet. We talk all the time now. We tell each other what we're doing, what our days are like. Kana-chan said she cried when I reached out to her. When I heard that, I kinda cried a little too. And now I'm getting along with Kana-chan. I'm so glad I cleared that goal. Want more pats? Don't tease me like that. I might freak out again. Oh man, I want grilled cheese. Anyways, I just have one more goal to clear. It's like I'm about to face the final boss. Once I beat that, it's game over. Credits roll. I hope you'll stick around until then, Akira. Yeah, that's probably true. We have food on the way. Tez never feeds me. Kawakami Iwai. Ifumi's been ready to rank up like forever. That's so awful, Ginger. I can't believe you have to grill your own cheese. Let me see when the next singer for the jazz club is.
I see.
Speed and luck. And magic. 12-5. Well, Narsen, that's literally the worst thing I've ever heard. Like, what do you even do? We don't do the closed... How do you have grilled cheese without it being closed? You just, like, melt cheese on bread? You do open-faced cheese on toast. Okay.
I see.
Speed, luck, magic. I could just like continually boost. Do not trust it once it's closed. This is worse than beans on. No, I don't think it's worse than beans on toast. Did I do a thing? I don't think I did a reading today.
What shall we do?
See if I can get UI ready to... control what's going on inside its bread clothes.
Here we go.
I could understand, like, cheese on toast.
What do you think?
Still not ready to rank up. Or I could do the twins.
What are you gonna do today? Now.
Somehow capable of simulating the ocean despite being indoors. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ginger Snap. Oh, they want to go to the aquarium.
What'll you do?
Do I want to do this, or do I want to...
I see.
I wonder how many visits the twins have total. Because theirs is a limited time thing, and I have a very distinct idea about when that time is going to be over based on the original game. Just wasting money at this point.
What are you gonna do now? What'll you do?
Guide me, inmate. True.
These glass walls certainly make it appear as if we are walking along the floor of the ocean. It's my first time in this place, but it feels familiar to me somehow. It's all the blue. Such a superficial detail would not preoccupy us.
Know your place, inmate.
Don't act like you're some sort of expert, inmate. Let's continue inspecting the premises. There are a number of other exhibits we've yet to see. So many different kinds of fish. Yes, the semi-transparent floating invertebrates were quite fascinating. I believe they were named jellyfish. Those sea cucumber lifeforms were also very intriguing. Really? They only creeped me out. The exhibit with the enormous fish was much cooler. The killer whale, if I remember correctly. What nonsense is this? The jellyfish are far more appealing. No, the killer whale is clearly superior. Inmate.
Hey.
Settle this. I like both of them equally. That was not a choice made available to you. Can't you do anything right? I believe we've completed our inspection of the premises, correct? We've seen how oceanic lifeforms from all over the world have been gathered here by humans. Indeed. That raises a question, though. Why do humans go through the trouble of collecting other creatures and putting them on public display? To assert their dominance. To admire nature. So they construct this chamber of concrete and glass only to confine themselves in it alongside the creatures? The arrogance. If they admire nature so much, they should just move to a rainforest. I still don't get you, humans. Whatever the case may be, the assignment is now complete. Here is your reward. Masakukaja. Masakanda. A free penguin show? What is a penguin? A cute flightless bird. We have no particular interest in such a display.
If I have to.
But since you look like you're dying to witness this, we'll tag along. I would also want to see the penguin show. My god, Sony. Futaba! Yusuke. Good. Koto. Yusuke's not ready to rank up, so let me go do a reading for him.
What shall we do? Here we go.
I love Morgana just like sitting on his shoulder.
What do you think?
Now he's ready. Protect. I think I'm gonna just like swap.
Indeed. I see.
I want to know what. Okay, he's made high counter, regenerate 3, null fizz. And charge.
Indeed. I see.
Wait, maybe I should just look at my cards. Didn't I have a persona who had regenerate 2? A growth 2 on him. You know, you can actually stack all of those. I think apt pupil is the one that makes you more likely to crit. Samarakarm, that's a good one to have.
Indeed. I see. Very well. Beautifully executed. Indeed.
Let's hang out. Ugh, they always argue so much, and I'm like, I just want to hang out, guys. I'm just trying to max out, you guys. Just trying to max out. I'd like to enter Mementos again.
Let us be off.
Just trying to max out our relationship so that we never have to talk again. This place never fails to amaze me, no matter how many times we come. Where does this passage even go? It feels as though I'm being sucked inside merely by gazing upon it. So this is the heart of man. It is ugly, yet beautiful as well. That duality is what makes humanity such an interesting subject. As you know, I have been confused recently about the reason for my art. Did I want to be recognized? Or did I want to capture pure beauty? Was it due to my talent or just my upbringing? Each answer would seem correct at first. It only proved itself false upon a more in-depth examination. Akira,
What are your thoughts?
when my mother was painting the Sayuri, what do you think she was thinking about? Her love for her son. Such love is almost embarrassing to have pointed out to me. But you are probably right.
But...
However, I believe that was not the only thing she thought about. It seems the Sayuri was meant to impart something to me, and to all others who view it for that matter. Love, regret, loneliness, anxiety, calm, and hope. All of the emotions my mother felt, conveyed plainly to the viewer. That is why it has such a profoundly unique impact on those who see it. My paintings pale in comparison to such depth of meaning. How could I have hoped to convey pure beauty with my limited palette? And yet, that painting has kept me going this whole time. During particularly difficult nights, it was there to soothe my sadness. It acted almost as a ray of light cutting through the somber darkness.
How could this be?
I had wanted to create a similar beacon of hope for others, but it seems I lost sight of that goal. Look, the world is a dark, unrelenting place, Akira. But that is why I am going to wield my brush again, to give hope to all those who see my paintings. You've really changed, Yusuke.
Yes.
Thanks to you. You chose to help me work through my problems instead of leaving me to my sadness. Now I will use my art to paint over the blackness of this world. It shall become a vivid realm, full of hope. I expect it will be a most beautiful sight to behold. Perhaps you will see it someday, Akira.
All right.
Curious to see everyone's final persona transformations. Must be the light of hope. I shall paint it. Ah, you two. Actually, it just came. I was just gonna wrap up this, this bit.
Oh.
Kawanabe-san. On your way home? You clearly have time on your hands, Yusuke-kun. I'm on my way now to prepare for the competition. Speaking of which, do you plan on entering? Indeed I do. Your pride may not be too pleased with the outcome. After all, the winner's spot is not simply yours for the taking. I suppose whether you ultimately opt to enter is entirely your decision, though. The more the merrier, yes? Wow. Way to be such a jerk.
I see.
The winner's spot. Ah, yes. I was hoping to prove my talent to him by taking the top prize home. That no longer matters to me, though. I'm going to enter my painting merely so others can be exposed to it.
See you later.
Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Huh, it didn't give me a, the follow-up call with him. Let me save. So, apparently... our food is here, so I'm going to AFK for a few and eat that real quick, and then I'll be right back.